Hey everybody, and welcome back to EdTech Moment. I got to work this morning and I got the dreaded message, your startup disk is full, you need to delete some items. You've probably had that kind of experience before as well. What do you do when you need to start deleting items off your computer? First thing I want to do is find out how much room I have left. So I'm going to open up a Finder window here, and as you can see down at the bottom it tells me how much I have available. Right now I've got about 1.5 gigabytes available. But this morning when I got the warning message, I was down in the 200 to 300 megabyte range. So I really needed to get rid of some things, and I was having a Dropbox sync issue. My Dropbox was filling up, my hard drive was filling up, and I had a lot of issues going on there. So one of the tools that I like to use when I'm trying to decide what's taking up space, I'm pretty sure that I had about 40 gigabytes available last week. I've been doing some video projects, so maybe that's taking it up. But one of the utilities I use is a utility called Grand Perspective. Now what this does, you'll see it gives me a visual perspective of the data on my hard drive. Now there are several utilities out there that do this. Daisy Disk is another one. I'm sure that if you just Googled for utilities, hard drive space utilities or things like that, you'll find other things. But like I said, the one I use is Grand Perspective. So let me launch that and show you how that works. Okay, once it launches, I have a dialog box. I can choose any folder from my computer, and what it's going to do is analyze that and tell me what files are in that and give me, like I said, a visual perspective. So I'm going to go ahead and analyze my Dropbox since I've been having Dropbox issues. Maybe there's something in my Dropbox that I need to clean out. So it looks just like a bunch of boxes, but every single one of these bricks represents a different file that's on my computer. And as I hover over them, I can see kind of how they're nested in folders. I see that this file is in a folder. And if I look down over here on the left side, it'll show me what the file is. And as I hover over this one, I immediately notice that this is a huge file compared to all the other things. And that's where Grand Perspective really gives us a lot of information, because it gives us a perspective of our hard drive that we don't normally understand. And it puts everything into a relational perspective from each other. I can see that these are lots of small files, and this is one big huge file. So I'm going to first decide what that is. And I look down and I see that this is a Dropbox cache folder that's almost 4 gigabytes. And then I look at these and I realize these are also all Dropbox cache folders. So I can click on this and use these focus buttons to expand the focus or tighten the focus. So I'll focus out, and I can see that I'm losing almost 19 gigabytes to this Dropbox cache. So whatever happened during a sync, had some kind of sync error, and it cached a bunch of files, I'm losing a bunch to that. So that'll be another lesson to try to figure out how to fix that Dropbox issue. But I can look around and see, again, this is the next largest file I have. So I can click on this and see, oh, this is in my public folder. And if I bring in the focus a little bit more, I can see that this particular file is a zip file and it says finished files. So I don't know if maybe I don't need that on my computer anymore. And I can see which projects are taking up more space, which projects maybe I can move off onto my server or move off onto a hard drive to save space on your computer. So check out Grand Perspective or other similar kind of utilities to get a different perspective on the size of the files that's on your hard drive. Hey, this year we're going to be focusing a lot more on things like this. We're going to be looking at infrastructure. We're going to be looking at technology workflows in the classroom. How does technology help you to be more efficient in your classroom? We know that teaching has a lot of work to do. So technology can do a good job helping us to eliminate some of that work or streamline some of that work so that we can spend more time with our students. If you guys have some great workflows that you use in your classroom, let us know. Write in to feedback@edtechmoment.com or send us in a video clip using QuickTime or Jing or Screencast-O-Matic to show us your workflows, and we'll feature you on the show. Looking forward to hearing from you soon. Thanks for watching.